Here's the team all sitting on the bench. Getting ready to get their trophies. They're all looking and wondering. And trophies are here. They're all just crying. And the game is in to be ready.
First thing I want to say is, you see my face on. Y'all sure look a whole lot different off the uniform.
So do you.
Yeah, he still looks like a Vander Holyfield.
Jimmy still looks different without his suit on.
First thing we're going to do is congratulate you guys again, fans, and the coaches for a great season. So let's start off with getting ourselves and everybody a round of applause.
Whatever.
I want to let you guys know you guys made yourselves proud, you made community proud, and hopefully they'll stick the trophy that didn't bring the team trophy in the Henning trophy case and make the school proud of y'all accomplishment winning the regular season and winning the playoffs. And then actually, you guys can be proud of the way we won the playoffs, tournament playoffs. To lose a game and then come back and play 6 games in a row the way we did. Some of the games were extremely tight and intense. So you guys can hang in there and then to pull it out, that's a pretty good feat in itself right there. So that's something you guys can always be proud of. You see all this gold, these trophies, the families, some of the parents really felt you guys were special. So you guys got a whole lot of stuff to pick up today. The stats, the trophies, the pictures, you got certificates, and then at the end we're going to do some special awards. That right there goes to show you how the parents, how the coaches felt and want to give you guys something special for playing hard, enduring the hot weather and some of the hot days you were out there practicing, all the hard work, and it paid off. So the players, you guys need to give fans and your family a hand of applause. Like I was telling some of the coaches, some of the parents, you know, I think one of the moms pointed out to me that I've always said that it ain't so much the winning part of it, but if you work hard and you do the basics and you learn the fundamentals, the winning part will take care of itself. And as you can see, this is what you get when you win. This is what you get when you win. And you can look at it and say, oh, we get all of this. Or you can think back to all the hard work. You can think back, this is what you have to do every year. You have to continue to do the hard work. You have to continue to do the basics. And hopefully this will happen. There's no guarantee. Never no guarantees that this will happen. But what you guarantee is that you're going to play hard every night. You're going to do what it takes to get to this level, to achieve this right here. So you can always be proud of this right here. You're going to have some kids as you guys go on and start playing on different levels and say, I never really even won or got a trophy or did this or did that even in little league. This is something that you got, everybody on this team right here this year, 9 and 10 year old, Chesterfield Henning Brave champ. You can always do the same. If you don't win any more championships, you can always say, I won Yearling Championship 9 and 10. You guys will always be able to say that. Alright? So we're going to go ahead and get this started. Remember next year, we're going to play Mustang. Every 9 years coming back, we're going to play Mustang. We're not going to play Yearling, we're going to play Mustang. We're going to try to do the same thing in Mustang. Alright? We'll go ahead and start this off. When you guys come up, we're going to call your by name. Just come through here with a certificate, trophy, and you come on through right here. They're going to hang some more stuff as you go through, okay? Probably have your hands full, so try not to drop nothing. If you need any help, somebody help you take your stuff to your seat. What I did is I went and got Commissioner Bob Terrell. Kind of had like 2 twist his arm a little bit, but I want to get all you guys to baseball. I want to get everybody to baseball, and I think we thought about maybe some of the parents and us going out and just picking up some. We want to get a baseball that we use during the course of the season. These are the balls that we use during the course of the season.
That's
And
wonderful.
after we finish everything, if you guys want to get everybody to sign it, you can. If you want to play with it, that's okay too. Okay, but we want to get you guys a ball, because this right here is what it was all about right here. This right here is what it was all about right here. Not the trophies, not the certificates, this right here. This right here, and you guys' hard work is going to enable all this right here to happen. So that's why we want to at least get the baseball to be played during the season. All right, we're going to start this off. I'm just going to read the first one out. This right here is a certificate of appreciation. It's awarded to, we'll have all the players' names. 1997 Henning Braves, CBC Yearling Champions, 1903. And on the sides, we'll have the regular season 12-2, division and conference champs. Then on the side, on the other side, we'll have playoffs 7-1 tournament champions. All right. First name Matthew Davis.
All right, Matthew. Matthew, I don't want to drop all these. Congratulations.
All right, Patrick Crawley.
There's another page in the camera.
Victor Dinkins.
Here we are,
There you go there.
Ray Tyson.
Y'all need to tote bag. Put it right here.
There you go. Yeah, they got everything but the tote
No,
bag.
don't take anything. Don't take anything. Steven, there's no way he could have finished. Smile. Come here, smile. You said that this... I just told you. Back down in there.
Let's go.
Wow. Go see the camera.
All right, stay here. Oh, you got to get off this station.
Okay. All right, you ready?
You Olympic medal one on there. No, you got the water bottle man there.
All right, you guys, I was kind of omitted kind of important part that I wanted to do, so I'm starting there, and then we'll go back through some of the guys that already picked up their trophies and stuff. What I want to do is I want to say something about these individuals, and it's going to be constructive. Try to keep it positive. We're going to keep it positive. But I want to say something about each guy and some of the things they attribute to the team. Young wouldn't call. Now, y'all can see Steven is a pretty big guy. Steven hit the ball very well during the course of the season. Batting average was .571. And one home run during the regular season.
Playoffs on the back.
And during the playoffs, he even stepped it up more and batted .611 with 2 home runs. Steven came to the team with not a lot of experience, but he came in and said he wanted to catch it. So he came out the first day with his catching gloves, and that's where he stayed at pretty much for the whole season. I know we got on him some about getting a little bit more energy. He's a big kid with a big swing, a real good swing for a guy who hasn't really played a lot of baseball. And if you can hit the ball, a coach going to find somewhere for you to play. Right now, you got the designated hitter in the little leagues and even in the majors. So if you keep swinging like that, if you learn to be a little bit more hustle, catching, then you'll go a long way. You're going to be a big guy. All right? Good job, man. Good season. Tom is a guy, we put him up in the batting order for a particular reason. Because Tommy has a good eye when it comes to bat. He get a little bit more aggressive, play a little harder in the field, and just concentrate a little bit more. But at the end of the season, I don't know if you guys realize, but once he finally hit that ball to that shortstop, then he went up there cutting every time he went up there at bat. That's where you have to think all ways right there. Especially on this level right here. Just think hitting the ball. You don't have to think hitting the ball at the park, just think hit the ball. But I will say this right here, and about this about all you guys, Tommy and all you guys hustle hard the whole year. So you guys listen and do what we ask y'all guys to do. Okay? We'll see you, Tommy. Josh is a guy that I knew him from last year. He came out beginning of the season with two of his fingers messed up, and he was real anxious to play and get in there and mix it up, but doctor's orders wouldn't let him go in there, so we had to, every day in practice, make sure we keep eye on him. They didn't do too much. And by the time the season started, he had him off. That was the first game of the season, and so we plugged him right on in there. And by him coming out there and emulating the things, especially when we wanted to get accomplished as far as pitching wise, and then by him, I actually already being able to playing several years before Little League, his bat was already there. So he came out like gangbusters and finished strong too. And that's right there is what Kent. Keep your head level and keep your focus. Okay? Good season, guys. Also in our regular season, he pitched 12 innings. He faced 72 batters. He only allowed 12 hits, 8 runs, 11 walks, and had 25 strikeouts in the regular season. Now during the playoffs, pitched 13 and a third innings, faced 66 batters, only allowed 11 hits, 13 runs, 15 walks, and 22 strikeouts, with a total of 47 strikeouts for the season. Good job. Mr. Chase Scott.
Look up, Josh.
Josh.
Everybody know this is my son. I like to call him Matty Casey. Call him hard swings. A lot of times he hit the ball, but he was up there swinging. So that's actually what we was trying to preach pretty much the whole season. Came out like anybody else, like I was saying, did what we asked him to do. Worked hard, and Chase played some season in baseball too, so he knew how to play the game some. So that was an addition with some of Che and some of the other guys, being able to help some of the guys who hadn't played that much. So that helped the coaching staff. During the regular season, Che finished strong and batted .313 on the season. He didn't pitch Good job, Che. Austin came out, did what we asked him to do, kept a level head, played hard every game, had a real hot bat. He had one streak where he was extremely hot. Finished the season, regular season batting at .583 with 3 home runs. Went on vacation and slipped a little bit, but hey, that's what vacation can do. But the good thing is when he came back from vacation, he came back with the same attitude, the same level head.
Austin.
And that goes a long way. I don't know if any of the parents will understand some of the stuff that me and the coaching staff go through as far as keeping the dugout. That's a big key, is keeping the dugout steady, keeping the dugout focused so they can see what's going on the field. So if we have to call them or they'll have to go in and play somewhere in a position in the field or come up to bat, that we don't have to search, find, and do all this and do all that. If all that's in place, it makes it a whole lot easier for the coaching staff. And routine them, whenever we need the Austin to do this or do that, go to another position, he was always there, didn't say anything, he just ran out there and gave it all he had. Good job, Austin.
Austin, turn around, Austin.
Austin, turn around about this much. People want to get pictures of you. Smile.
Arturo. Arturo came with us this season as a soccer player. Now we'll say this right here, to be a soccer player, he really converted and he worked hard and transformed some of those soccer skills into very good baseball skills. If you play another sport, it's usually something that you can take from that sport that's going to help you in another sport. As far as the soccer, the footwork, and that actually became valuable to Arturo, because I remember a play at second base doing a crucial point of one of the playoff games, and the ball was hit. And for some reason, our first baseman, because usually gobbles up everything, decided to run to the bag. And we just knew it was a base hit, but lo and behold, all of a sudden, here comes the shortstop with their little short feet, short legs, went over and gobbled up and made the play, and got us out that inning. The inning we were struggling, we need to get out that inning. We came in and then we told him to cover off the ball. So little things like that make the team go a long way. You make a play like that right there, you come in and you'll be amazed at how you hit the ball. Or if you do good at the bat, you'll be amazed at how you go out there and focus in the field. And you make some sensational plays. Good job, Arturo. Good season.
Way to go, buddy.
All right, the next over, boy, Trey. Trey Knuckles. This guy right here was like a spark plug for us. Came out, he played the year before. And I said the year before, I said, figure out a way to get Trey with that bat speed, finish and swing all the way around. He'll be a tremendous hitter. With the bat speed, by me knowing him and by watching those guys, him and my son played the year before on the same team, a couple other guys. I said, if he use that bat speed and he twists his hips like he should, he'll hit the ball. And he started off the season like gangbusters. I had a Danny lineup that had a couple kids that couldn't make it for some reason. I think they went on vacation. So I was trying to figure out how to rearrange the bat. So I said, I know what. I looked at the bat average, and I seen Trey was really hitting the ball good, and I moved him up to 4. But then I said, well, as soon as the other guys come back, I'll probably just switch the order back. But until Trey went on vacation, he did not relinquish his spot in the order, and that's batting 4th. And I don't know how much you guys know. Batting 4th in the lineup takes hold of a tremendous responsibility, because that is your power guy. That is the guy we use for the other guys. We use the other guys to set him up. We want those guys to be on base. We want the 4th guy to drive the ball. Don't necessarily have to be a home run. We need somebody who can make contact and will drive the ball. And like I said, at the beginning of the season, he got to start off to a real good hard start by hitting the ball and turning the cover off the ball. Had a little misfortune at the end of the season. He stuck at mid out there and got that hand hit. I see you got that cast off now, so you're all right now. Good. And he played several positions for us, 3rd. Then I was really pleased by the way he caught the ball in the outfield. And then doing pinching in and doing the catching. Some lead passes for some of the other guys. Trey finished regular season, come back, you take a little time to get adjusted back to the ball. But he started off the regular season back 643 with 1 home run. Great job, man. But actually, Trey pitched 2, so pitched 2 innings, 14 batters, did 2 hits, 2 runs, and struck out 2 batters. Good job, man.
Trey.
Trey, turn around.
Did in the back of your picture, we had some at home that Drake had taken, and pretty good shots to some of you guys, so stuck those in there too, and thought maybe you might want those too. Like I say, these are some of the things that happen. You don't get all this when you lose, and that's just a fact of life. That's just a reality thing. You don't get all this. You'll get a little something. You don't get all this when you lose. That's why it's so. Next we got Julian Hopper. Y'all can see Julian's a big guy. He's a big guy. Me and him, I think we had him doing. I think he did the most push-ups on the season. We had to stay on him to keep him focused.
He was
But
doing this last night, Coach.
oh, okay. 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 And well, one of the things I really remember about Julian is on the football team out. I'm out there with all the sports, watching guys playing football. I seen how hard-nosed he was in football. That's what I tried to carry over into baseball and want to attack that ball each time. You being as big as you are in the basketball, you can be a very tremendous hitter. But you can't, when you guys in that go ball guys, when you get up the bat, you can't think home run. If you think home run, you're going to strike out. Or you're going to cut under the ball, over top of the ball. When you get up, you just think contact. You think driving the ball. And the home runs will take care of itself. As hard as you swing with your bat speed, the home runs will take care of itself. All you have to do is keep your eye. You don't have to do anything when you swing. You don't have to adjust anything.
Give me that. Just to see some pictures. You see that out there.
Next is this guy came out. You see, and he played a lot of baseball. He didn't play much. So we got out there and started doing things we asked him to do. Started a little slow, and then he started picking up, and then he really started improving. I mean, at one point he threw a course of about 3 games. He was batting ball at a 700, 800 clip. Threw a course of about 3 games. Then his dad told me to start pitching to him and trying to mess his swing. So I said, change to the game. If it's going good, don't change nothing.
Got that?
You get everything the
He was
same.
pitching sidearm.
You get everything the same. But at the same token, that's what it takes. It's the hard work. You have to stay in it. You have to keep trying to improve. Sometimes it may not work out the way you want it to work out. I had a couple of parents tell me, one in particular, I had him out 3 days a week at the batting cage as well. The batting cage, I don't think they have any pitch that go under 40 or 50 miles an hour. On this level, we're not going to face 40 or 50 mile an hour speed. So you better off going out there throwing it to him, because you're going to get the bat speed too fast. And as they move up, the batting cage will be more important because you're going to be facing pitches that fast. So the one thing I was really proud of Josh Squeeze is the way he started catching high flies. You can tell that comes from hard work, continue to work during the course of the season, because when his first day out there, there's an expression that a lot of you hear in baseball terms, you guys will hear as you continue to play. He can't catch a coach. That would apply to Josh Squeeze when he first came out. But by the end of the season, as you notice, he was one of my regular left fielders for the simple reason. You left field, you may not get that many balls, but when you do get a ball, we need to have the play. And that's when I felt extremely comfortable putting Josh out there in left field, because I knew he was going to keep the ball in front of him. If it was hitting the air, I felt comfortable he had a chance to catch it. And then I knew he was going to make the correct play. I told him to cut off. That's why I kept sticking out there in left field. And when the playoff came, that's why you kept starting. Okay? Good job, brother.
You may need more hands, but he won't be empty. Pictures are going to fall off. Hey, Josh. Josh.
Can't see anything. No, there's nothing. You're not getting
Oh, wait a minute, one more, man. You close your eyes. See, I can tell that. There we go.
What are you doing?
Way to go.
Jonathan, now run around there and help him carry his stuff.
Right.
Danny's trying to take
The
pictures.
next person is Tony Hall. Tony's another guy that came out with not a lot of, without a lot of baseball experience. I think he fish was not traded. Am I correct? Fish good. Yeah, fish good. So he had to actually learn the fundamentals and all the skills that is involved in playing baseball. And late bloomer, missed some practice. I think he went fishing and missed some practice. One thing I want to say about Tony is when he came out to practice, to the game, he worked hard. And every time we told him something, especially something specifically, he did it. We asked him to keep in front of the ball when he come out there to the outfield. Even if it has to hit you, knock it down. Well, he started doing it. Then we said, well, when you throw the ball, you got to fall all the way through. He was just throwing the ball. Then he started falling all the way through. Then he was hitting his cutoff. When he was swinging, we was teaching him one way. If I'm not mistaken, his mom was teaching him another way. Correct? So it took us a little while to correct that. But as y'all can see, once we correct that, we faced that left-hander. If I'm not mistaken, the Marines were probably at the end of the season. Was the last game of the season? Marines. And faced a pretty fast pitcher. And then all of a sudden, Tony came up, and all of a sudden we seen a swing we hadn't seen all year. I mean, great bat speed, stepping into the ball, and then swinging. And if I'm not mistaken, I think something really triggered what one of the coaches said: catch the ball in your zone. Showed him his zone. And he hit the ball. He fouled two of them all extremely long. It didn't work out for us the way we wanted to work out that game, but his hitting improved, and it started coming through in the playoffs. And see, that's what sometimes it's maybe one thing that a coach or one of the coaches may say, or it could be a fan or family member that say, watch the ball in the zone, and that's what he started doing, and hit the ball extreme much more during the course of the playoffs. Good job, Tony. Keep working. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody was aware when he got up there at first, he was backing out, running from the ball, but he still wanted to hit. He still wanted to hit it. So I gave his dad, family a few tips, and all of a sudden he came with the bat one day, stood there and swung and hit the ball. I think it started in practice though. One day hit a shot up the middle. I think we had basically over in a situation, playing a little game in practice, and he hit a shot up the middle. And believe it or not, after practice, that was one of the most talked about things by the coaches. Did you see that hit, Sam? We didn't tell him, but we wanted him to do it in the game. And sure enough, he came in the game, he got up there happy, and he hit the ball. I think the biggest thing is with the coaches, and I think the players too, is when he hit the ball, it wasn't the point of whether or not he got on or not. I don't remember whether or not he got on or not. The biggest thing is to hit the ball. I think it's the excitement and joy, and all for Sam, because he exuded that as he was running down the baseline, but from the coaches and the rest of the players. And that right there goes to show what it's all about. Having some fun, learning how to play the game, and enjoying it. And I think Sam enjoyed the season, because that's what it is. Good job, Sam. And in Little League, really only give out 2 special awards. Like I said, this is what happens when you win, and the coaching staff, myself, and the coaching staff felt that we want to give out a few more special awards, which I think they're nice. I think they hold their proper place at the end of the season, especially when you have a season like we did. When you win as many games and you fight as hard as we did and accomplish what we accomplished. Again, I want to let you guys know, if we didn't win, if you guys didn't play as hard as you did, we wouldn't be giving it this many special trophies. We just took the 2 special trophies that the league provided, and then that would have been it. We felt you guys worked hard, and I mean all of you guys. Some of these guys don't get a special award, but without the rest of the teammates, they wouldn't be getting these special awards neither, because we wouldn't have won these games. We went into the some of the special awards were pretty easy to give, just for the simple reason we went mostly by the stats. Since we don't talk about each player, we won't say that a whole lot about the ones we're gonna give out. The best offensive.
Can't hear you.
The best offensive. It's gonna go to the guy who had the best batting average during the course of the regular season. That's basically how you get the best offense. Even though we had a lot of games in the playoffs, routinely you don't figure that up. The best offense usually go to the regular season, but the regular season would put you in a position to be in a good stance or to make the playoffs. So the best offense would go to Ray Tyson. One other thing I want to say about Ray is that I didn't say much about Ray when he came up. The first day of practice when I seen Ray when we first started hitting, I seen a guy get up there and all of a sudden we felt the wind there every time he swung. Great swing, great power. We seen a lot of potential. Ray in the regular season, as I said, Ray batted .706 and had 4 home runs. In the playoffs, Ray batted .588 with 2 home runs. Then Ray said, during the course we watched the guys and seen he had a pretty good arm, strong arm, throw the ball pretty good. Ray during the regular season pitched 6 2/3 innings, faced 32 batters, only gave up 5 hits, 6 runs, and struck out 17 batters. The next one, next trophy goes to the next day. This one right here was pretty easy to pick too. It's usually one of the special trophies that you give out during in baseball. This one right here goes to the guy with the most home runs, Josh Gaskins. As we said earlier, Josh had 7 home runs in the regular season and 2 in the playoffs for a total of 7 home runs. And he also did a great job pitching. Good job. All right. The next trophy goes, special awards go to a guy that I talked about him a little earlier. He was giving out the regular trophies. He's a shortstop. About other years he's played baseball. During the course of the season, there had another guy we wanted to play shortstop. And he was probably our best second baseman. But due to the course of us needing outfielders, especially toward the end of the season, when guys to really catch the ball, I played this guy at center field through a lot of the course of the regular season. Then I was switching to left field and right field. And then when I had a player to get sick in the playoffs from swimming too much, I needed a shortstop. He didn't play shortstop a whole lot, especially toward the end of the season. Then he came on in and played shortstop. Didn't grimace, didn't frown. Just went on in and got the job done. That's why this award right here is for the best attitude, and this goes to Austin Pearn. The next one is the most enthusiastic, and I felt we was gonna get this one off because during the course of the season, I'm pretty sure the fans and the coaches know that you have your ups and downs. You might get thrown out at second base, and some of the guys couldn't handle it too good. Made a little frown and might drop the tee or might have struck out. And kind of hard to handle striking out, especially if you're not accustomed to striking out, or if you are. Each time you strike out, these players have a different reaction. Or if a good play is made by a teammate, and you hear the clap, trying to get the rest of the guys up to clap. Or if a player don't make a good play, you still have to clap. That has to come to the coaches. You don't make the play, the coaches we're going to get on you and let you know what you should have did and how you should have did. But you have to have a teammate to lift up the other players. The good plays, keep working hard. And that most enthusiastic, I'm going to give that to my son, Chase Scott. I don't know if I alluded to this a little earlier, but I don't know if you guys are aware. We gave her a trophy this year. This is our first year, but we decided to give her a trophy. We call this the Best Eye Award. I don't know if you guys, these are the kind of stats that we kept up with. We don't have all these on here. But it's one of the stats that we kept up with to try to figure out a way to keep our bad order in order, how we can back some guys. He got to play with us next year. He got to play with us next year. We gave this right here the Best Eye Award, and this right here was for the most walks. And that's why this person stayed where he stayed in the batting order all year. Because if you get up in the game and the pitcher might be throwing a little wild, everybody else have been hacking, but sometimes you got to go out there and you got to take a good look at the pitcher. This person ended up with 25 walks on the season. That's a whole lot of walks. That's a good act. And this right here goes to Tommy Fox. We'll change up here a little bit. Start and give up some of these right here. This right here is a customary award that's given. This is one of the ones the league is, one of the ones that they acknowledge. This right here is for the most improved player. This right here is just to give you an example. And routinely, I don't talk about a person that bats under 300 a lot. But in this case, I think it warrants due to this situation. I have a guy that batted 3 for 15, 200 during the regular season. Like I said, he came in with a spark plug for the infield, played second base mostly, maybe played a little third, played in the outfield some. But did a real good job as far as gloving on the infield and a peak of second base. I think you guys noticed. A lot of plays are made by the second baseman and the shortstop. The second baseman will get a lot of balls because a lot of times if a pitcher's throwing the ball fast or right-handed batter, they're not pull it. So he actually swing late, he hit on the ball and hit the ball to second base. So you have to have somebody there that can really feel the ball and make the play. You don't have to have a strong arm to play second, but you have to have a good glove. And like I said, the guy that hadn't played no baseball when he came to, one of the first things he playing to, did a good job by staying low from the little drills we did from the beginning of the season. And then all of a sudden, the bat came away. I think his mom was attending to one of the players when he hit his when he got his first hit. And like I said, to show you guys how much this guy improved from the regular season, batted 200 to in the playoffs. Like I said, which most of these awards are basically based on the regular season. This right here occurred on those for how this guy, how much this ball player improved. He batted 6 for 8 in the playoffs, 750 batting average, and 1 home run. And this goes to Arturo. Sportsmanship award. This award right here probably goes to our most goodest, hard-nosed player on the team. I think one of the prime examples in practice, I think Ray hit the ball, hit a bullet. I don't know if some of you guys noticed, Ray hit the ball in the infield, through the infield, hit the home runs during the course of the regular season. That's how hard he hit the ball. Like I said, if you hit the ball hard, good things will happen. Ray hit the ball hard to the infield, right to the shortstop a lot of times, or the second baseman. They missed it. They want a ball to get in front of it. Went through them, went through the outfield, and rolled to the fence on a couple of plays, or near the fence, for a home run. Now, this guy in practice one day, Ray hit a bullet, and I think it took 1, maybe 2 hops. And this guy wanted the ball to get out the way of the ball. And that ball hit him in the gut. And he picked that ball up and threw the ball to second base for the force out to second base. Then he laid down on the ground. And we had to go over and take care of it. And that right there is what I call sport. This is what he did all year. Played first base most of course. Came in the playoffs and did a very, very good job pitching when we was kind of struggling a little bit to give us some relief pitching. The Bowser ended here and ended there. He did more than this Bowser ended. He actually came through and afforded us to keep the control of the game, stay in the game, keep our lead in the game. And then at the end of the season, his batting average just went up tremendously. He ended up leading the team in home runs and playoffs. Sportsman Award goes to Matthew Davis. Yeah. Matthew batted 389 in the regular season, and that's after picking his average up probably from about the first 7 games, and picking it up and start smoking. And 1 home run in the playoffs. Matthew hit batted 611 with 3 home runs. Good job, man. Right here back. Wanted to wait and get this right here out next to last. This right here award goes to the most outstanding player. You can get most outstanding, most valuable player. It's basically, some people say it's the same. We decided to give a most outstanding award because we felt we had 2 gentlemen that deserved this kind of recognition. Most outstanding player is going to go to the guy who called for me, pitched for me, did a tremendous job in the playoffs as far as pitching. I think one game might have cost the whole game, which on this level was extremely hard to do. Sweaty, tremendous competitor. He will run head on. He will run head on to the coaching staff.
I know.
I think we need to get another tour for Mr. Paula for the best album.
I'm glad he seen what I did.
Mr. Carter may not get this award right here, but the guy we're gonna get the most outstanding player, like I said, he was spark plug, did everything we needed him to do. Not just asked him to do. He did everything we needed him to do in order for us to pull out these playoffs like we did. Like I said, we got to a point where the pitching was struggling a little bit, and we needed a spark plug, and the guy that came in and what you call a Dennis Extra or the Major Leagues, John Wetman, a relief pitcher. The routine in the Little League, you don't have a relief pitcher to do what we need to be done, and that's just to actually shut a team down. This is exactly what he did, to shut opposing teams down in the course of the playoffs, especially down before the end of the game. This right here goes Patrick Crawford. I think Patrick's mom told me that they call him on one other team, they call him the Iron Man. I like to refer to him as the workhorse. I like to refer to him as the hitman. This right here just to give you give you some of his stats. During the course of the regular season, Patrick was solid. Batted 19 to 28 with 6.79 average, 3 home runs. In the playoffs, he batted 15 to 20, batted 7.50, and that's in the playoffs. Patrick led the team in hits for the whole season, in the regular season and in the playoffs. He had the most hits. I think he might have had 2 walks on the season. He don't like getting up there walking. As far as pitching in the regular season, Patrick pitched 11 innings, faced 58 batters, and had 25 strikeouts in the regular season. In the playoffs, he even topped that. He pitched 14 the 3rd inning, and that's after doing all his catching. That's after his parents, his father gave me the permission to let him pitch and catch. He faced 82 batters and had 29 strikeouts. Good job. Most valuable player award is a kid. Just moved in the area. Came to the team knowing how to play baseball. And that is a big attribute to any coaching staff. Wasn't a whole lot that we had to teach this young fella about what we need to do as far as fundamentals. He already knew how to get down on the ball. He already knew how to feel it. Tremendous arm. He actually throw the ball probably as hard as some of those guys on the next level. He was 9 and 10. He throw the ball as hard, or maybe even harder than some of the 10, 11-year-old guys in the Broncos. Played a tremendous shortstop for me. Earl to fielding ratio had to be extremely high. Well, of course, he would always make some errors. That's just what happened. But he got to some balls that we didn't think could he got to, especially in the first part of the season when we needed some help. especially trying to get that second baseman fielded in, and we had some different guys out there playing second. I can recall him making a couple of plays. If he drift to the outfield, make the play in short left field or short center field. And I've also remember making a play where he had to cross second base and make the play over on the second base side. When he came in, he was my number one pitcher. Like I said, like Coach Staff was saying, pitching is actually what's going to allow you to have a real successful season on this level. If you're going to run into some teams that can hit, first now you're going to run into a team that's going to have good pitching. Very important for your starting pitcher, your number one pitcher, to be able to go out there on the mound, just about night in and night out, and you can count on him coming there and throwing strikes for you. And this guy right here, this is what he did. Most valuable player award goes to Victor Dinkins. During the course of the regular season, Victor batted third the whole season. His batting average in the regular season, he was number 2 in the regular season in batting average, batting 700, he went 14 for 20, he had 4 home runs. In the playoffs, batted 480, 467, 7 for 15. As far as pitching, in the regular season, 17 innings, 93 batters, and struck out 38 batters. And that was by far more than anybody in the regular season. In the playoffs, pitched 9 innings. We need him to play more shortstop in the playoffs. But he also did a great job when we needed an emergency catcher. All of a sudden, I said, who in the world are we going to use this catcher? And then his dad said, well, Victor can catch it. He can do it. I said, well, Victor, pull the guy to the mound with him. I do a catch. Kind of gave a little shrug, and he said, all right. And then went back there and did a very, very good job at catching without practicing none during the course of the season. Now, I don't know if you guys know, catching is probably, that's why Patrick get the most offset. Catching is probably the most difficult position to play because it's hot, sweaty, you get balls thrown in the dirt to you, you get hit, you might get hit by that bat, and it's probably one of the more dangerous positions. For him to come in and didn't catch like that in such short notice on an emergency situation, and he did such a good job, I think he caught a couple more games to give Patrick a break. And that's right there. That's where you come up with a most valuable player. In the playoffs, you see 9 innings, 49 at bat, 49 batters, and he struck out 10 batters. Good job, dude.
Okay, Coach. You can sit down now. There's the camera.
The boys did a great job, but I'm sure you all will agree with me that the coaches did an excellent job, too. Yeah. Let's give them a round of applause. So for all of their hard work, we'd like you to do these plaques to you all. Mr. Karen?
I'll do let me tell him too. Bill really wanted to be here with you guys today. He almost cried because he had to work, and the boss wouldn't let him off. We left, his lip was hanging in the driveway, and he told me to tell each and every one of you, thank you so much for taking him to the championship, because he's been helping coach for 3 years, and this meant a whole lot to him, and he said thanks for all the hard work and loves you all.
This next guy, I thought my husband could talk, but I think he talked the whole time they were playing. Remember your zone. Stand back. Get back. Come up. Go. Is it one of the boys did anything right? Coach Dinkins. And this one's to our head coach, James Scott.
All right.
Let's get off here to the coaches there.
Get pictures or something.
Can we have pictures of the coaches with their trophies too?
Now y'all smile.
Ready? Should have got one of those posters with your picture.
I know.
Come on, Mom. Here we go. Okay.
I got a couple of more little things.
Jasmine.
Riley Jenkins. When I needed help with giving out all those different directions and game changing and everything, she was a lot of help. And I know all of you all will agree that we had a good cookout today, didn't we?
Yeah.
I have to thank Virginia Gaston, Annabelle,
Erickson. The last name.
Erickson, I'm sorry. Virginia Erickson. Thank you.
Welcome the team and everybody present for your tact, polish, charisma, wisdom, and fairness. And all the young boys that have played under you, you have good character. Character children will come in handy when you're facing your hard times in life. And as Patrick put it, they play good ball because they had better coaches.
That's right.
Each of you. Thank you. Just from here to here. Hit that ball.
Thank you. Thank you, dear. Really appreciate it.
Let me see what it is. Oh, and the team mom. Oh my goodness.
Wait, Mom, wait a minute.
So hit it.
Ollie did.
Oh, Bill loves this.
Welcome. I hope they get a good one if I fit a man.
Sit down. We're not sitting.
Hey, hold on, guys. Sit down, guys. Sit down.
Boys, sit down, boys. Hold on. Well, I just, real quick, I know we all want to hit the pool or whatever, but just be quiet for a minute. A lot of what went on behind the scenes was just as important as what our coaches did.
My horn?
No. Yeah, that loud, obnoxious horn, no. The coaches did a great job, but our team moms did a great job. They worked very, very hard. They ran here, there, called all hours of the night. I mean, everything. They did such an excellent job, and they were two of the very nicest women that I know. And I just wanted to present to them as part of our gratitude to them, Mrs. Jenkins, a card and signed by everybody and to our from all of the team players. And then the woman of the hour, Mrs. Scott. She did so much for our boys. I just really appreciate her. Team mom, and then a gift certificate for whatever you'd like for Cloverleaf Mall. Thank you both.